Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Lil Mike Fight Night. I'm your host, Bear Evans, and today we're going to be going over Khabib. Is he arrested? Is he not? I've compiled all the videos on the internet. I found the best couple of ones, put them together. I did all the research. I'm going to tell you the full story, tell you the truth. We're going to watch some full videos. I've also put together Hamzat, him scamming his fans, and also the official response all put together so you don't have to watch multiple videos. I'm the source, guys, so if you like not having to go through 100 different videos, just seeing the full story at one time, give me a subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment. It helps me out so much. And with that, let's go ahead and click play. So the first thing I want to do here on this video I put together is Young and Faded dropped the video, and it's literally titled, Khabib Gets Arrested by Special Forces. I want to save time and just tell you in the first 3 seconds of the video, they say, hey, Khabib got arrested at his gym, and that's all the information they give, right? So I'm going to click play on this video, and this next video is going to go over what happened with Khabib.
It's currently being raided by Russian security forces, so I thought I'd make this video with some of the quick research that I did to keep you all informed and ahead of any of the bullshit that's probably going to spread all over social media today. So it looks like on Sunday, June 23rd, gunmen launched a coordinated attack on churches and synagogues across 2 cities in Dagestan, which is a predominantly Muslim republic in Russia's southern region. Since the attack on Sunday, it looks like 5 of the gunmen have been killed. Among them was Ghazi Murad Kagarov, who trained at Eagles MMA. A lot of you probably aren't familiar with him, but he was a 6-foot lightweight who was 2-0, and he last fought in 2021, so he hasn't been active. But according to TASS, at least 8 police officers were killed, with more than 27 others sustaining injuries. On June 25th, the Moscow Times published an article stating that at least 15 police officers and 5 civilians, including a priest, were killed in these coordinated attacks. But it wasn't until today, June 28th, that the Russian security forces raided Eagles MMA and Makhachkala. Investigations are currently underway at the school because Kagarov was a member of Eagles MMA, and apparently security forces have identified 3 fighters from the school who had close contact with him. Now, of course, Conor McGregor had a lot to say on social media. As you all know, he's been consistently accusing Khabib, his manager Ali, and that camp of many wrongdoings for quite some time, but we'll save all that for another video. However, it is worth noting that according to an update shared on X by James Perazzo, the FSB has announced through Dagestani media that all Dagestani MMA gyms are being investigated and inspected for religious extremist elements. So expect this not to be a timid campaign. And I also want to make it very clear that Khabib has condemned these attacks, and he clarified his associations with Kagarov. So they're not staying quiet about it, and they're not going to let the narrative be written on their behalf. Now, I'm not too sure who Perazzo is, but he has made some interesting tweets in the past with Islam, Khabib, and extremist groups. So we'll see what comes of all this. But all I know is that if McGregor finds these tweets, he is going to have an absolute field day. All of this, though, it did make me curious to research some more around Eagles MMA, and to be honest, I learned a lot. And a lot of that is thanks to Kareem Zidane of Sports Politico. Now, according to Kareem, Eagles MMA was founded by a jailed Dagestani oligarch named Ziavuddin Magomedov. Magomedov supported several Dagestani fighters financially, including Khabib, at one point. But when he and his brother were arrested in one of the highest profile Russian embezzlement prosecutions in 2018, that marked the first time that Eagles MMA was involved in criminal activity. Unfortunately, though, that wouldn't be the last. Another took place in 2018, which we won't get into right now, but according to this article, it looks like many Dagestani athletes are falling under the influence of extremists in training camps when they go pray. The article even brought light to some alleged concerning choices Khabib has made in the past, including when he was seen shaking. Though, that wouldn't be the last. Another took place in 2018, which we won't get into right now, but according to this article, it looks like many Dagestani athletes are falling under the influence of extremists in training camps when they go pray. The article even brought light to some alleged concerning choices Khabib has made in the past, including when he was seen shaking hands with an Olympic gold medalist in freestyle wrestling who was accused of financing terrorism and a suspect in several murder cases. Why do I bring this up? Well, I think context is important, especially living in a world where things go viral so fast and people are quick to believe things with little to no proof or research. While I'm not going to be jumping on a bandwagon of people trying to accuse wrongdoings and terrorist attacks to Khabib specifically, there is a previous history from the gym So I'm sure more is going to come to light in the coming days. So you know we're going to keep you posted. In the meantime, do your own research and stay tuned. To be honest, I'm most worried about how this is going to impact the training camps of Umar and Usman, who are two of the higher profile fighters that have fights coming up. I know we have a bunch of Russian followers and big fans of Khabib, Islam, and the team. So I'm very curious to know what you guys think of all this and what you're hearing in Russia. Nonetheless, if you want me to keep you informed, please hit that like button and that subscribe button and set those post notifications so you can get alerted anytime we post. But as always, I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Okay, guys, I just want to I want to rewind this. They dropped some tweets like putting some similarities between Islam and like some extremists. Is UFC lightweight champion Islam Makhachev associated or sponsor of anti-Russian terrorism? Makhachev is undisputedly a longtime friend and teammate of recently eliminated Dagestani Islam terrorist. I'm not going to say his name I'm just not going to say his name. I can't pronounce it. Will Makhachev be arrested soon for extremist terrorism or something even worse? I love how like it's just like it's an attention grabber, guys. It doesn't mean anything. The one fighter in the air sign was brought back to life by ICE 2013, quickly spreading across the Sunni world. It is said to symbolize the Tawhid, the belief in one God and one true religion. Both Khabib Nurmagomedov and Islam Makhachev used the hand sign after every one of their MMA victories. It has been used in Russian Federation during all the recent. This video is powered by Buzz Brands, guys. Visit buckabuzz.com, buckabuzz.com, link in the description. Type in bear in the notes when you're making a purchase. That's BEAR, buckabuzz.com. They offer high quality, low dose THC products at an affordable price point, guys. There's no paranoia. This is the best way to be a functional stoner, which is absolutely what I am. Take this with the family, take this in the bedroom, take this when doing your sports, guys. It's the best way to spend $5. This is for someone with a low tolerance or someone who is new to marijuana or who's like me and just takes a lot of tolerance breaks. Now let's get back to the show. And Islam terrorist attacks. Okay, guys, let me give a little bit of clarity on this. So now, I am not a professional. I'm just running this video to get it correct for you guys. I am not a professional like with religion or things like that. But you have to remember, guys, there's a difference between Muslims and extremists, as there is with Christians and extremists. And extremists normally are not held in the highest light to the regular people of the religion who don't make it look bad, right? So to me, an extremist Christian is someone who judges other Christians like for sinning. Like, hey, I'm not going to hang out with you because you smoke weed. Or, hey, I'm not going to drink with you because you smoke weed. Oh, son, the devil is in the TV, and shit like that. And so, like, extremist Christians, extremist Muslims, maybe, more or less, So there's different sides, but they aren't cohesive with each other. Does that make sense what I'm saying? So, yes, they all do the same, but they are signifying to their God, right? So, like, if I have a crazy person who is claiming Christianity and they are fucking... Dude, there's some crazy Christians out there, man, that have really ruined the religion and stuff like that. That's why a lot of times I could just say I love Jesus. And then there's like, they're doing all this crazy shit, but they're claiming God and holding the cross. Just because I have the cross and hold it and claim God and Jesus doesn't mean I agree with them, right? So you can't just put them all together. The next thing I want to go over is in Dagestan. Yes, Khabib and his dad, like, they have changed the whole landscape and they brought in so much money and resources. But guys, you have to remember, Dagestani is an effing mountain city, guys. There's not as many Russia, Dagestan, Ukraine, all those effing places, all the Middle East. Obviously I know there's the United Emirates and stuff like that, UAE and Dubai and Saudi, but guys, for the most part, the majority of the people in the population, there's not as many opportunities. And in Dagestani specifically, maybe there are more now with all the gyms and fight community and stuff like that, but guys, there aren't as many opportunities. And also, everyone, when you're a Muslim, dude, you join a brotherhood. They're brothers, man. When a Muslim knows a Muslim, that's why there's a lot of Indian people working at gas stations, because it's like someone comes home from town, and if you have any Muslim friends, and like, oh, I need a job, and your Muslim friend will be like, oh yeah, I came here. I met a couple Muslim friends. One time I was in an apartment, and they came to San Antonio, and he's working at a gas station because literally he needed a job, and just because he was Muslim, He's like, yeah, my brother, I got, and they're like family. And so with every Muslim person and friend I know, or people I do business with, associate with, they treat it the exact same. And so with that, you know, you can't just say that, you know, it's, you can't just, what am I trying to say? You can't just say, oh, he's Muslim, they're all terrorists. It doesn't work like that, guys. Muslims are not terrorists. It's just very few, the extremist amount. So it's not Khabib. Khabib is condemning it. They all work out together. Dagestani is a very small community. Why wouldn't they know each other? Why wouldn't they be connected to each other? Khabib has not been arrested yet. I went ahead and I researched using a VPN and a little bit of an onion browser, I researched every single popular Russian news outlet media, and I could not find anything about Khabib getting arrested. That's fake news, but his gym was raided 100%. His teammates have been implied in terrorist attacks. But besides that, that is a full event. With the next part, we're going to go ahead and go over Hamzat Chimaev exposed for scamming. Let's go ahead and click play.
So Hamzat Chimaev is facing a ton of backlash on social media. Hamzat is being accused of scamming his fans. This started last week when Hamzat began to promote a cryptocurrency called Smash on X.
Hello guys, there is one crypto coin about me, they call it Smash. Let's smash together guys, let's go.
So here's the current chart for Smash. As you can see, this appears to be the classic rug pull. The coin dropped 94% following Hamzat's posts. He has since deleted all of his posts regarding this coin. Hamzat is getting absolutely dragged on social media for this. A very popular scam investigator on X by the name of ZachXBT exposed Hamzat and the team behind this. He started by posting photos of the chart, showing the rapid 94% drop. He followed up saying, Hamzat, your team is incompetent, as you directly link the team wallets with the insider wallets buying up 78% of the supply. Why do all of you instantly nuke your reputation with meme coin scams? To read off more of the top posts on X regarding this situation, only thing he smashed was the chart. Isn't bro Muslim? Greed in crypto is disgusting. Bruh, I had Smash at 150K, but I didn't even call it. An 18 million all-time high, almost 120X. LOL, Hamzat joined that and added his name to that scammer list. It's haram, bro, you dumping on your followers. Is it worth doing this for the money? Can't fight, need money. And another celeb scam.
Scamming fans per his manager on Twitter. Hamzat's manager, Majdi Shamas, wrote, I want to comment the recent report on the Smash meme coin. I was approached by a group claiming to be fans of my client Hamzat Chimaev. They wanted to record a short video promoting their launch, so I agreed to that. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe I was misled. Hamzat wasn't involved and knows just as little as you do, so the news is really unpleasant and I'm seeking an explanation from those responsible. My apologies to Hamzat and all others of you affected by this. If I could have done anything differently, thank you for your understanding. I'll keep you updated. He also took responsibility for the incident, saying, they just wanted Hamzat to do a quick promotional video, which I agreed to on his behalf. If it turns out that that was a mistake, I really apologize. I'm still trying to gather more information and wrap my head around this mess.
Where do I start? Okay. Guys, I hope none of my audience bought that coin. If you saw, whoever saw that video that Hamzat posted, oh my gosh, let me drop 40K, let me drop 100. Y'all are retarded. You're so retarded. Who in the world is like, oh my gosh, Hamzat Chimaev is dropping the Smash coin. Let me do a financial investment into this with non-disposable income, guys. If you have disposable income and you want to support the fighter, that's fine. Give him that money, a couple $100, $300, $500. But if you think that it's an investment, I'm so sorry. You are so dumb. You deserve to lose all that money. Secondly, Hamzat, he came from nothing. If you know his story, his Chechnya, he comes from Chechnya. He came from nothing during wartime. He was an immigrant and he came over to Sweden. I mean, he came from nothing, guys. So when his manager's like, hey, Hamzat, do this video, he probably doesn't know shit about coins. I believe that. Now, his manager, if his manager is telling the truth and hey, I had no idea this promo, he's an idiot, worst manager ever, and he's stealing Hamzat's money. Hamzat, drop him right now. I'm telling you right now, if someone knows Hamzat Chimaev or has a link to him, if your manager is telling the truth, Hamzat, fire your manager. He is retarded. I will be your manager. I will do it for cheaper. I will make you a lot more money. I promise you that is what I do, man. I make businesses successful. So contact me, Hamzat, info@tbinvestingllc.com. That's info@tbinvestingllc.com. Secondly, his coach, I think he's a liar. Dude, no shit, I would get into that. They don't give a fuck, guys. They're over there, overseas in Sweden, wherever now they're in, what is he, in Saudi Arabia now? They don't give a fuck. They're gonna scam their clients. Probably what happened and how this works is a company creates a coin, comes up to the person, an athlete, says, hey, here's 100K, here's $1 million, depending on what the person's reach is and what their engagement is on their social, right? And so with Khamzat Chimaev, he's got quite a bit of reach, quite a bit of engagement. Remember, he's also Muslim. Muslims, brotherhood. People don't think that Khamzat's gonna scam if he doesn't have a reputation of it, right? So that's probably another reason why he bought into it. I'm sorry if I offended any Muslims who just bought it because he was Muslim and you trusted him. So just putting a little side note there. But yeah, they offered him a bag, they took it. Do I think Khamzat Chimaev knew it was a scam? I don't know. But I know for a fact Khamzat Chimaev does not know what crypto does. Comment down below, do you agree with that, yes or no? His manager, I believe he knew it was a scam. I believe he probably told Khamzat Chimaev it was a scam. Khamzat's like, I don't give a shit, I don't know what crypto is. I'm just making a video, I'm not doing anything. This manager's probably a little bit sketchy too. That's what I believe. I believe he's lying. He knew exactly what it was. They made a quick $100,000 or $500,000 or $1 million. Looking at it, I don't know a price point because with Khamzat, you didn't know what the coin was going to go, but it went up pretty high with a pretty high cap. So let's say they paid him 100 grand. You know what I mean? Just to do a video. Manager gets 10%. He got 10 grand, you know. So comment down below. Do you think they were just being shady? Do you care? Because it'd be so dumb to buy that coin as an investment. I think it would at least. I couldn't believe if I would go to my wife, hey babe, I want to drop 10K on a Smash coin, you know, because I got to go to my wife before I go drop money on business. And she'd be like, you fucking retarded. And so with that, guys, I'm going to leave it here. If you enjoyed this video, if you like me stitching all the videos together so you get the full story, please subscribe. It helps me out so much. I would love YouTube to start paying me money. So with all that being said, I'm out. Peace.